Hey, I'm Amanda Drews for A Greener Demeanor, and I'm going to tell you today how to cut your waste from your mailbox in half. We are going through our 52-week challenge on trying out a more sustainable life. If you haven't already, go ahead and click that subscribe button and the bell so you get notified when I come out with a new video every week. I'm going to go through step by step how to cut down on your junk mail that you're receiving, and then how to dispose of the things that you are getting through your mailbox when you're done with them. First of all, sign up for any online or automatic bill pay that you can. If you go paperless on your bills, that's going to cut a huge amount of waste out of your mailbox that you're getting in. If you go paperless, you're not taking your time out, sitting down, writing out a check, and putting a stamp on it, so paying for it. So it's cheaper for you, and it's going to save you a lot of time. And it's probably easier for the company too to just do it online automatically. I guess I don't really know that, but I would assume it would be. Some utility companies might even offer you a discount if you do go paperless because it saves them money as well. I know it's a little bit more time on the front end of things, but go ahead and sit down, go through your phone bills, your cable, your gas, water, electric, and take the time to set up those online bill pays. The second thing is keep in mind who you give your address out to. Are you signing up for sweepstakes all the time? Are you winning those sweepstakes? Are you sending your name out to social groups, churches, school groups, fundraiser things? How many of those people have your address and are sending you things that you don't actually use? Are you still receiving phone books? Do you use those phone books, or are you able to search for those things online? Consider, if you're not using those, to call your phone book company and opt out of receiving a phone book. If you're getting credit card offers in the mail a lot, go to optoutprescreen.com and take your name off the mailing list. I believe that one will take your name off for a certain amount of time. I think 2 years is how long, and then you'll have to redo it again. But that should cut down on the amount of credit card offers that you receive in the mail. For non-financial things, your name might be on a national database for marketers to send things to you. Go to dmachoice.org, that's the Direct Marketing Association, and register under Do Not Contact. All those coupons that you get in the big packages, if you use those, great. Sometimes they can be really valuable, but if you find yourself not using those, I'm talking about like the Val Pack, the Red Plum, or the Money Mailers packages, you can take your name off of each of those lists to discontinue getting those ones. For Red Plum, go to redplum.com/tools/direct-mail-preferences. For Valpak, go to valpak.com, scroll to the bottom of the page and click on Address Removal. For the Money Mailer, go online to moneymailer.com/corporate/contact-us/. I know that seems like a lot of things to do, but it actually goes pretty quickly. It took me about an hour to go through and cancel all the things that I had coming in my mailbox. If you're getting catalogs in the mail, go to catalogchoice.org, and you're able to go through, search for those specific catalogs and ask to be removed from their systems. Some of them don't always work as easily. It just depends on which kind of catalog it is. Sometimes you do have to call them directly. But hey, if you like your magazines, don't get rid of them. I love magazines. I did all this, and over a period of like 2 months, I cut my mail in about half, and I still get magazines because I love sitting down reading a magazine. It's relaxing for me. I learn a lot of stuff from the magazines that I do get. So if you like your magazines, don't get rid of them. That's your choice. But cutting down on the rest of your mail might help kind of even that out a little bit. If you get sweepstakes offerings in the mail, either like Publishers Clearinghouse or Reader's Digest sweepstakes, for Publishers Clearinghouse, you can go to pch.custhelp.com/app/ask_mailing. For Reader's Digest, email them at customercare@rd.com. If you do have to contact a magazine company or a catalog company directly to stop receiving those things, have that item ready, be polite about it, and be patient, because it might take a while, like weeks, for your name to get out of that list officially. So you might get it a few times, but be persistent at it and continue calling them just to make sure that it does get through eventually. But do give it a little time off the bat. Have that item ready with you because they might ask for a code. Usually that's down by your address, and it's different for every different catalog. But they're probably going to ask you for that code so they can find exactly who you are. If you're getting mail that's not for you, first of all, if it's your neighbor's, go bring it to your neighbor's house. But if it's for the people that used to live at your address, write in big letters, return to sender, no longer at this address, and then cross out the barcodes on there and put it back in your mailbox, because they'll have to hand sort that one because they can't read it, and then they'll be able to change the address on that and not send you their mail anymore. For the items that you do have and you're done with them and now it's time to get rid of them, make sure you remove any like product samples or CDs or like the batteries from the singing cards. Make sure those don't go in your recycling. For regular paper envelopes, usually those can just go right in your curbside recycling. You don't have to remove the stamps or the little clear boxes. So this will come out in the pulping process. You don't have to take those out. If you do, that's fine, but it should be fine just to go right in curbside. For holiday time, when you're getting all your pictures from your friends and family and they get sent in like foil or glittery or sparkly envelopes, those have to go in the garbage. You really can't recycle the things that are shiny and fun. Sorry. When you're choosing your holiday cards for the season, also keep that in mind. For newspapers, go ahead and throw those in your curbside recycling as long as they're clean. I like to try and reuse them first if I can, so I'll save old newspapers for if we have like a painting project or crafts. So save those old ones if you think you can use them. If they do get paint on them, throw them in the trash when you're done. But if they are clean, then you can recycle them. Oh, look, the virus is here. I'm sure that'll be fine. For magazines, you can put those in curbside recycling too. If they come in the plastic bags, make sure those go in special plastics recycling, not your curbside, a special drop-off spot like Target, Lowe's, Walmart, Kohl's, those kind of drop-off sites for those. Make sure to remove that label though with your address on it before putting them in those special plastics drop-offs. For advertisements, even the shiny ones, those can go in curbside recycling too. If you do still get phone books, you can put those in the recycling as well. Or packages, if you get them in boxes, if they're clean cardboard, you can go ahead and break those boxes down so that they're flat and put those in your curbside recycling. It's fine to leave the tape on and those labels on there, so those can stay on and just go into curbside. For the mixed material envelopes, the ones that have like the bubble wrap on the inside and then the paper on the outside, can't really separate those, so these ones are just trash. If you have an all paper mailer, those can usually be put into the recycling, and a lot of times it'll say on there it's the how to recycle info, so like it'll say paper bag, and that will indicate to you what you can do with that package. For the all plastic mailers, it should say on that how to recycle info what to do with it. This one says store drop off plastic bag. And it also tells you, which is really nice now, to remove the paper label before recycling. So I just cut it out with a scissors and then you can put it in that special plastics drop-off site. Make sure to shred any sensitive info before you get rid of that. You shouldn't usually put that in your curbside recycling. It's usually trash, or look and see if your county or your town has any shredding events. I know we have them periodically throughout the year. You can bring all your documents to shred and they'll get rid of them for you. Now you know how to decrease your junk mail and get rid of your mail when you're done with it. If you want to follow along on the blog, go to agreenerdemeanor.com. I'll also put the links to all those websites to go to cancel your subscriptions and your junk mail down below for you. Thanks for watching. If you found that info helpful, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, go ahead and click subscribe below and that bell button so you keep getting our videos on how to live a greener, more sustainable life. Thanks for watching.